What is up, guys? It's been forever since I've done one of these. I apologize. I've just been having fun with the team builds. And this is from a while ago, as you can see, as Tyler Seguin for 200k appears to be a good deal. At the time, it was alright. So, Tyler Seguin, player of the game, I figured is deserving, because he is having a bang-up year, Tyler Seguin, this year. And on Dallas, he has just been really a great tool to use. And just a great player in general. So, we got Jamie Benn coming in hard. Jamie Benn, the sniper, who can do it all in this game. He has good stats everywhere, which is pretty decent. I really like Jamie Benn's stats in this game. I'm more of an all-around player than a Patrick Kane kind of player, but that's just personally my style. I like players who can hit and can play defense, have good face-offs and stuff like that. So let's talk about the Dallas Stars right now. The leaders of the Dallas Stars are obviously Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin, but Tyler Seguin, in 73 games played as of today, he has 77 points, so he's well on pace for a 90-point season, which is really cool. Tyler Seguin is definitely going to be a point-game player. I have a feeling he has to get 5 points in 9 games, which I think is very doable. And Jamie Benn is 75 games played, 71 points. So definitely, they are on track for great years. Even though the Dallas Stars aren't doing like fantastic this year, they're definitely making a run for their they're giving a run for their money. And what I find interesting is that this is how it goes. Their defensive core, Alex Goligoski has actually contributed quite a bit, considering how he's been kind of cold in the beginning of the year, but he definitely warmed up. Alex Goligoski has 38 points as a defenseman. Alex Chyson has 35 points. Cody Eakin has 34. Ray Whitney has 32. And Valery Nichushkin has 32 points. And Rich Peverly has 30 points. Everyone else is under 30 points. What I find funny is Ryan Garbett actually has 29 points this year, which is not usually his role, but definitely good for Ryan Garbett, I'd say. So that's pretty much it for the Dallas Stars in terms of individual efforts. And by the way, I was playing the playoffs in this episode, and this is absolute destruction. So if you like absolute pub stomping, you've came to the right video. So right now, Tyler Seguin sits 5th in the league in scoring, which is really something to be proud of for him. And Tyler Seguin really is an amazing player in this game, or at least his player of the game is. But Eric Cole is also really good, but I'll get to him later. In the league, the Dallas Stars are 14th in the league. When it comes to wild card position, they are second in line. It looks like in their division, they are in 5th place, with Minnesota and Dallas ahead of them. Dallas cannot be ahead of Dallas. That's some logic right there. But they are in place for the wild card spots, so if the playoffs started today, they would be in the playoffs, and I think that's really good for them. Lindy Ruff is an excellent coach, and I think you Dallas Stars fans will agree. He really is a great coach, I'd say, coming from a Buffalo fan. So that's my opinion on Lindy Ruff, but Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn have put the team on their back, dog. They put the team on their back. So that's really good for them. I'm really glad to see they're having success. And when it comes to goals for, the Dallas Stars have 219 goals for, which is, which is decent. It's like average, except it's not like Boston Bruins, Pittsburgh Penguins numbers. I mean, the Rangers have 208, so Dallas Stars have been a goal-scoring team, you could say, with 219. And they actually have allowed 212. They only +7 in the goal differentials. So they're really not that much of a dynamically, like, oh, we score so many goals, or oh, we prevent so many goals. They kind of are all over the place. Their home record is 21, 10, and 7, which is really good. And their away record, they seem to have the Blues on the away. They are 16, 17, and 4. And going into the day of April 2nd, 2014, they are on a 3-game winning streak. So they are hot as we speak, or as I speak. It may not be when you're speaking. But the Dallas Stars are certainly a team of the future. Valery Nichushkin is really proving his worth. He's really becoming a great prospect, and I believe he's 18 years old or something like that. It's crazy. But Valery Nichushkin is really a cool asset for the, It's a cool asset for them to have because he's ready right out of the gate, right out of the draft. Not too many of the prospects were this year. But the Dallas Stars, I'd say, have a good future, especially with the way they're playing right now. Kari Lehtinen has also been... How about I tell you how Kari Lehtinen's doing? Because I didn't tell you. Kari Lehtinen currently has a 60 games played season, which is pretty big. He has 30 wins, 18 losses, and 10 overtime losses, with a save percentage of .919 and a goals against average of 2.43. So those are very average goals against numbers, but a decent save percentage, I'd say. So Kari Lehtinen is definitely on the track for another good season. And Tim Thomas, as their new backup, is not doing amazing. He isn't really relevant. He's not even in the game, which sucks. Don't really know what that's about, but So yeah, that is how Dallas is right now. And as you can see, we are absolutely pub stomping right now. This is just kind of destruction, if you could say. But I really don't have any other words to say. Tyler Seguin is a really good card in this game, and Eric Cole is also really good in this game. Eric Cole is a decently fast player. He has a great shot. He can really he's just a complete player. He can hit. It's everything. I love complete players. And there's Cole again, crashing the net, and he scores. I'd give Eric Cole a shot, guys. Eric Cole is, for some reason, he's just good. I mean, on the year, he has less than 30 points. He has 29 points and a -17. Ew. He's not having a good year. But I'd give Eric Cole a shot. He's definitely worth it. As time is winding down, it is 7-0 in this game. I faced some guy who obviously is new to the game, and I chatted with him after the game. I kind of felt bad, actually. I chatted with him and said, hey, are you new to the game? And he's like, yeah, I got it like 2 days ago. So I kind of felt bad. I just kind of went hard on this guy. It sucks because I was playing with a different team. I think I played like two teams in a row. I was just off Columbus, and I was really frustrated with my loss for Columbus. And so I just went really hard on these guys, and I probably went too hard on them, to say the least. So I invite this guy to a party. As you can see, it was complete and utter domination. He got some shots on net, but Kari Lehtinen was decent, and that's really all that matters. If your goalie's hot, it's going to be really hard to beat you in Hockey Ultimate Team. But we are going to go over the player review. I really like the way Tyler Seguin played. As you can see, he had 5 points. He is one of the few righties I enjoyed in this game. Normally, I hate right-handed players. It just doesn't work for me. They just don't shoot well. But, yeah, righties are good for me, I guess, right now. With Tyler Seguin. He was decent on the draws. He wasn't anything special, but, yeah. So, we are going to go over the, what do you call it? Are we going to go over the collection? No, I'm just going to check some players here. So, all in all, Dallas was a nice team, I have to say. They lack on defense, I have to say, with Trevor Daley and Golkowski as your top two is not very solid. As you can see, they have some decent top two depth, but they really don't look like a good team. But this is a very dynamic and fast team, which I enjoy. But otherwise, I don't know. I would recommend this team's offense for sure, but you could probably get better defensive stats in the team. Or not even defensive stats, defensive power. And I'm missing Kari Lehtinen and Tyler Seguin because I sent Kari Lehtinen to the trade pile. Here are the jerseys. You have the Seals, the weird logo, the red one, the old Dallas, the new Dallas. I hope this helps you because I'm not going to go over all of them. Notice that some of them have the patch and some of them don't. I don't really know. These I didn't find that hard to get, but Horkov, Golgoski, Eakin, Robida, Whitney, Peverley, Ben, Gianta. Don't forget there's 2 Bens. Chison, Ben, Roussel, Dylan, Wandel, Rome, Fiddler, Ellis, McDermott, and Garbutt are your 2 silvers. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. And yeah, I felt bad for this guy. I decided to send him something. Not really much at all, but he looked like he really did need some help. His team was not very good whatsoever. But it is what it is. I mean, it's not too much considering what I have, but yeah, it's something. Maybe it'll help him out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.